Good morning, viewers. You're watching Republic TV. My name is Priyanka Das and welcome to today's segment of Quick Morning, where we delve into the latest news and updates from around the country and across the world to set the tone for your day. From tracking the Delhi polls to PM Modi's upcoming visits, stay tuned as Republic TV brings you the ground realities of these developments. But that's not all. We'll also be bringing you the latest updates from the realms of business, sport and entertainment in our jam-packed lineup for this morning. So let's kickstart today's Mega News Day here on Republic, as always with the nation first this quick morning. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed his excitement ahead of his visit to Z-Morh in Jammu and Kashmir next week to inaugurate the Z-Morh tunnel. Responding to Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah's post, PM Modi praised the tunnel's potential to boost tourism and benefit the local economy, especially by providing year-round access to Z-Morh. The inauguration of the 6.5-kilometer tunnel, which will reduce travel time to Kargil and Leh, is set for January 30th. The project is expected to significantly improve connectivity and tourism in the region while also enhancing the strategic military access. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has launched a scathing attack on BJP Chief Amit Shah after the latter pulled him out on his mismanagement of the slums during an address yesterday. Kejriwal claimed that Shah spread falsehoods among the slum dwellers and vowed to expose the BJP's dirty intentions with evidence. In a direct response, Kejriwal announced that he would hold a press conference tomorrow morning from a slum that the BJP allegedly plans to demolish post-election, aiming to rally support among the local population. This move comes as a counter-attack to Shah's allegations and the part of the escalating war of words between the two leaders as Delhi's elections approach. Kejriwal has also challenged Shah to a public debate on the performance of the Modi government and the AAP's administration in Delhi.
झुग्गियों में गए, कई बार एक से ज्यादा कार्यकर्ता गया, तो आपने क्या सुना? तो उन्होंने कहा कि राज्य की राजधानी में गंदा और बदबूदार पानी मिलता है। गटर साफ हुई है क्या? रोड ठीक हुए हैं क्या? बच्चों को प्राथमिक शिक्षा प्राप्त हुई है क्या? तो केजरीवाल जी, आपने 10 साल किया क्या?
The Bharatiya Janata Party has unveiled its second list of 29 candidates for the upcoming Delhi Assembly elections. Scheduled next month, key names include Kapil Mishra, who will contest from Karawal Nagar, Harish Khurana from Moti Nagar, and Priyanka Gautam, who joined BJP from the UP, fielded from Kondli. BJP is expected to announce the remaining 12 candidates soon. The party's contenders will face competition from AAP and Congress in the key constituencies, with notable matchups such as Kapil Mishra against AAP's Manoj Tyagi and Congress's PK Mishra in Karawal Nagar. Amid growing speculation about a potential reunion between Sharad Pawar's NCP SP and the Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar's NCP, party leader and MP Sunil Tatkare has responded with a cryptic wait and watch. When asked about the possibility of leaders rejoining the NCP, speaking to Republic on Saturday, Tatkare hinted at the significant developments in the coming days, stating that the NCP SP MPs would soon decide whether to stay with the government for the benefit of their constituencies. He also said that the talks between the factions continue, though he refrained from disclosing the specifics.
Wait and watch. Let us wait and watch. आने वाले दिनों में बहुत सारे कुछ घटना हो जाएंगी। ना मैंने कभी किनके साथ संपर्क किया। बात जरूर है कि जब लोकसभा के अधिवेशन रहता है तो दिल्ली में सब लोग मिलते हैं। महाराष्ट्र से, शिवसेना से चुन के हुए एमपी हो, पवार साहब के एमपी हो, कांग्रेस के एमपी हो, कई सालों से साल हम राज्य में काम करते आए हैं।
9 more people were arrested on Saturday for allegedly raping a Dalit girl who is an athlete at various locations when she was a minor, taking the total number of those apprehended so far to 13. Police said there is a case that has sparked outrage. The girl, who is now 18 years old, has alleged in her complaint that she was sexually abused by 62 individuals since the age of 13. The police said that they received evidence indicating that the girl was exploited by her sports trainers, fellow athletes and classmates. Calling for immediate arrest of all the accused, the National Commission for Women has sought a detailed action taken report from the authorities within 3 days and emphasized on a fair and time-bound investigation to deliver justice.
It is a serious concern. I think Kerala police should take this very, very seriously. Though I've heard that they've arrested few people, but they must arrest everybody who was involved in it. And the things should come out that who were those people. Were they like from the family or outside the family, or some influential people who were doing this?
A major anti-terrorist operation is underway in Jammu and Kashmir's Aknoor sector along the line of control. Following reports of 3 to 4 suspected terrorists moving in the Jogwan forest area, the operation launched after locals tipped off authorities about armed individuals. It's part of a broader campaign to combat terrorism and its sympathizers in the region. Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha has urged security forces to take decisive action against the terror ecosystem in Jammu and Kashmir. In response to a recent series of attacks in Gagangir, Gulmarg and Srinagar, the operation aims to neutralize the threat and restore peace and stability in the area. In a series of controversial remarks, opposition leaders have sparked outrage over the Mahakumbh. AIMIM leader Syed Imtiaz Jalil downplayed the event, suggesting that no one attends the Mahakumbh for religious rituals, but rather for the commercial opportunities it provides. Jalil emphasized that large fairs such as the Mahakumbh should allow vendors from all backgrounds to earn a living without being judged based on their religion or caste. Meanwhile, Congress leader Udit Raj supported a similar stance, stating that people attend the Kumbh Mela primarily to rid themselves of sins. His remarks have drawn criticism. The comments come as the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath extends invitations to Mahakumbh Mela 2025, which is expected to attract millions to the Prayagraj from January 13 to February 26.
दिनों में कुंभ मेला का समय आया है, इतना ये पाप कहाँ धुलेगा? ये बात तो है, उसके पीछे कहीं न कहीं एक अचेतन अवस्था में, सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में लोगों में भर दिया गया है कि ये पाप धोने का जगह है। लेकिन लोग जाते अपने सुख शांति और स्वार्थ के लिए ही जाते हैं।
An under-construction building at the Kannauj railway station collapsed on Saturday, trapping several workers under the debris. So far, 28 workers have been rescued, with 23 suffering minor injuries and 5 seriously injured, all of whom have been rushed to the hospital. Fortunately, no fatalities have been reported. The workers were involved in the beautification work at the station when the roof shuttering collapsed, according to the district magistrate Shubhrakant Kumar Shukla.
28 लोग तो निकाल चुके हैं, वैसे उस पर हॉस्पिटल में भर्ती है। 3 लोग थोड़ा क्रिटिकल है, बट हल्की सी गंभीर हालत में है, बट खतरे से बाहर है। उन लोगों का हेड इंजरी नहीं है, ऐसे नहीं है, हल्की फुल्की फ्रैक्चर है, ऑब्जर्वेशन में है। बाकी सब लोग 15 लोग डिस्चार्ज हो चुके हैं, बाकी लोग ऑब्जर्वेशन में हैं। बाकी अभी तो आप देख ही रहे हैं, ड्रोन से देख चुके हैं, पूरा मलबा भी हटा चुके हैं एक साइड से, दूसरे साइड में मलबा हट रहा है।
Viewers, tracking the top business stories for the day, we bring you the latest updates on India's economic landscape. From fluctuations to GDP growth to significant developments in trade relations and foreign portfolio investments. Stay tuned as we delve into the key highlights shaping the business world today. Anand Mahindra, chairman of the Mahindra Group, has called for a shift in focus from the quantity of work hours to the quality of work produced. Speaking at the Viksit Bharat Young Leaders Dialogue 2025 in New Delhi, his comments came amid growing debate over long work hours in the corporate world, particularly following suggestions for 90-hour work weeks. Mahindra disagreed with such views, saying that true progress comes from productivity and effective time management, not from extended hours at the office. He further added that innovation and impactful work can be achieved in just 10 hours, urging a focus on work quality rather than duration.
I'll tell you, I have a very I have huge respect for Mr. Narendra Modi and others, so let me not get this wrong. I think this debate is in the wrong direction, because this debate is about the quantity of work. My point is, we have to focus on the quality of work, not on the quantity of work. So it's not about 40 hours, it's not about 70 hours, it's not about 90 hours. What output are you doing even if it's 10 hours? You can change the world in 10 hours.
The International Monetary Fund has forecasted a slightly weaker outlook for the Indian economy in 2025. Despite steady global growth, IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva highlighted ongoing uncertainty, particularly around the US trade policies, which she believes could create challenges for global economies, especially those integrated into global supply chains. While the global growth is expected to remain steady, regional disparities are anticipated, with advanced economies seeing inflationary pressures ease faster than emerging markets. The IMF also warned of heightened risk for low-income countries amid the ongoing global economic policy shifts. HCL Technologies will convene its board of directors on January 13th to announce its unaudited financial results for the third quarter and 9 months that ended on December 31st. The meeting will also consider the payment of the fourth interim dividend for the fiscal year 2024-25. Analysts forecast a 3.3% quarter-on-quarter revenue increase, reaching rupees 306,568 crore, along with a 9.5% rise in profit after tax to rupees 4,640 crore. HCL Tech shares closed at rupees 1,997.10 on January 10th, with a market capitalization of rupees 5.40 trillion. Indian and Chinese refiners have significantly increased their crude oil imports from the Middle East, driven by concerns over potential supply disruptions from Russian and Iranian crude due to the tightening sanctions. This shift comes as the Indian state-owned refineries secured up to 6 million barrels of Oman and Abu Dhabi's Murban crude for February delivery. Amid a shortfall in the Russian cargoes, the surge in demand for the Middle Eastern crude, including grades like Upper Zakum and Oman, is a direct response to fewer and more expensive offers from Russia, Iran and other regions, alongside growing fears of tanker-related sanctions. As global crude prices rise, Middle Eastern suppliers are benefiting from the reshaped purchasing patterns, which are altering the dynamics of the global oil market, showing how susceptible the sector is to increasing impact of geopolitical tensions on oil trade. JSW Paints is exploring both organic and inorganic growth opportunities, including potential acquisitions as it looks to expand its business. The company is particularly interested in AkzoNobel's strategic review of its South Asian portfolio, which may include a divestment of its decorative business. JSW Paints CEO Sundaresan AS confirmed that the company is open to inorganic growth opportunities if they offer synergies. Meanwhile, Berger Paints also expressed interest in AkzoNobel's business but emphasized the need for the right valuation. The paint industry is expected to see growth driven by rural demand in the next few quarters, while urban demand remains muted. Moving on to our international segment, where we're tracking the ground pulse of some of the biggest global headlines. Today, we dive into the significant developments from around the world, from diplomatic tensions in the Middle East to bilateral meetings shaping East Asian relations. Stay tuned as we unravel the latest updates shaping the global landscape. Following the ouster, President Bashar al-Assad, Syrians have been overjoyed at their renewed freedom, as several celebrations erupt across the country. At a packed concert in Damascus, civilians celebrated the return of Wasfi Masrani, the country's renowned singer and symbol of Syrian uprising, who had been seeking asylum in the United States during Assad's regime. The concert, organized by students, marked a month since a lightning insurgency toppled former President Bashar Assad. In the dimly lit concert hall, the crowd's phone lights flickered like stars, swaying in unison with the music as the audience sang along, some wiping away tears. A special concert was staged on January 10th by the Philadelphia Orchestra to usher in the Year of Snake. The concert took place at the Marian Anderson Hall at the Kimmel Center for Performing Arts by the Philadelphia Orchestra and a group of soloists. The concert featured a wide array of renowned pieces, including the Spring Festival Overture and the Voice of Spring. The Philadelphia Orchestra's annual Lunar New Year celebration pays tribute to Philadelphia's diverse Asian American community and is part of the ensemble's ongoing relationship with the people of China. In 1973, under the direction of Eugene Ormandy, the Philadelphia Orchestra became the first American orchestra to perform in China. Over 40 people, including women and children, were killed in airstrikes by Myanmar's military in the country's western state. The military government's attack on the village further destroyed 500 homes. Myanmar has been plagued by violence since military overthrew the elected government. Following the attack, the government denied the accusations of the Myanmar military committing atrocities against civilians. Citing that their goal was to combat terrorists, United Nations has urged Myanmar to adhere to their obligations under international humanitarian law, as the government refrained from commenting further. Sudan's military and its allies have taken back a strategic city from the rebellious Rapid Support Forces. This comes as a major blow to the notorious paramilitary group, which the United States has accused of committing genocide in the country's ongoing civil war. The recapture of the city of Wad Medani, the capital of Gezira province, came more than a year after it fell to the RSF. Wad Medani had previously been a safe haven for the displaced families in the early months of the war. Lebanon's caretaker Prime Minister Najib Mikatani met with Syria's de facto leader Ahmed al-Shara on January 11th as the two countries have begun a round of bilateral talks. This visit marks the first time a Lebanon minister is visiting Syria in over a decade. Relations between the two countries had been strained under Assad, with Lebanon's political factions deeply divided between those supporting and opposing Assad's rule. The two leaders addressed a joint conference together and reflected upon their discussions. The two countries have vowed to work together, citing shared interests. Egypt's Foreign Minister Badr Abdullah discussed security matters with his Eritrean and Somali counterparts in Cairo on January 11th. In a joint statement, the ministers agreed to enhance coordination and prepare for the second round of the tripartite summit, at a time to be mutually agreed upon by the three countries. A group of Uyghur men detained in Thailand over a decade ago now face deportation to China, as activists and family members raise concerns over abuse and torture if the men are sent back. The men made a public appeal to halt the imminent threat of deportation and have urged international organizations to intervene. After decades of conflict with Beijing over discrimination and suppression of the cultural identity, the Chinese government launched a brutal crackdown on the Uyghurs. Hundreds of thousands of Uyghurs, possibly a million or more, were swept into camps and prisons, with former detainees reporting abuse, disease, and in some cases death. The Thai government's treatment of the detainees may constitute a violation of international law, according to the February 2024 letter that was sent to the Thai government by United Nations human rights experts. Maldives and China have vowed to deepen the bilateral cooperation in various areas, as the Maldives has expressed willingness in strengthening cooperation in various fields. Maldives President and the Chinese Foreign Minister appreciated the work of the other nation and decided to explore a development path suited to the national development of both the countries. Coming up next, we have stories from the action-packed world of sports and entertainment. So sit back and we'll be right back with you. Shiva Thapa and Sachin Siraj continue their stellar campaign, securing emphatic victories on Day 4 at the 8th Elite Men's National Boxing Championship to enter the quarterfinals. Sports Minister Mansukh Mandavia inaugurated the Viksit Bharat Young Leaders Dialogue and the National Youth Festival. The event, held at the Bharat Mandapam, brings together over 3,000 young leaders from across India. Spain's Carlos Alcaraz expressed his goal to win as many Grand Slams as possible ahead of the Australian Open. Australian Open is the only major title missing from the 21-year-old's collection. Pakistan batter Saim Ayub on Saturday completed his assessments with orthopedic surgeons in London for his ankle injury. But it will require a week to know if he can play in the next month's ICC Champions Trophy. World Championship bronze medalist Indian boxer Nishant Dev has turned professional. Bidding adieu to his amateur career, the 24-year-old will make his professional debut at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas on January 25th. Sri Lanka would feel slightly better as they ended the New Zealand tour with a convincing 140-run win in the inconsequential third and final ODI of the series, which the hosts won 2-1 in Auckland. Young paceman Mayank Yadav is said to miss the England series as he has yet to recover from the back injury that has kept him out of action since October. This is unfortunate as the pace could have been India's X-factor in the upcoming white ball season. The BCCI announces Mohammad Shami's return along with the squad for the upcoming T20 International Series against England. Suryakumar Yadav will lead the team with Akshar Patel serving as vice-captain. The series begins in Kolkata on January 22nd. Mohan Bagan's supergiant asserted their dominance in the Kolkata Derby with a win over arch rivals East Bengal. Jamie McLaren's record second-minute goal gave the Mariners a 1-0 lead over the Red and Gold Brigade. World Athletics President Sebastian Coe endorsed the global javelin competition, which is Neeraj Chopra in the organizing team. The tournament will be hosted in India in May. Coe believes the event will highlight India's capacity to host top-tier athletic events. Tracking the buzz, it's time to delve into the world of entertainment. Today, we bring you the highlights from the world of cinema, Hollywood and Bollywood. This and more as we unravel all the latest updates from the entertainment industry this morning. Renowned actor Tikku Talsania, known for his comedic roles in Bollywood, reportedly suffered a heart attack. The actor has been a part of several TV shows and movies in his decades-long career. According to reports, Talsania is in a critical condition after the heart attack and is said to be recovering. Support for the actor flooded social media accounts, and the several actors have wished him a speedy recovery. Tikku was last seen in the film Vicky Vidya Ka Wo Wala Video starring Rajkumar Rao and Tripti Dimri. Just days before Coldplay is set to perform in India, the band's frontman Chris Martin won the hearts of Indians by giving a shout-out to Punjabi singer Diljit Dosanjh. At his Abu Dhabi concert, the singer was interacting with fans and reading out the various flags and messages they were holding. Among those, Chris read out a message saying, "Punjabi aa gaye hoye." The catchphrase was made popular by Diljit Dosanjh when he became the first Punjabi singer to perform at Coachella in 2023. Since then, he has been using it at the entrance of all his concerts. The simple gesture by Martin has taken the internet by a storm as the singer won the hearts of Indians across the world. Coldplay is set to perform in Mumbai next week and begin the Indian leg of their world tour. And in yet another explosive statement by actress politician Kangana Ranaut, she said that not a single director in the industry deserves to work with her. This comes after the first-time MP from Mandi took up filmmaking due to the constant tussles with directors and producers otherwise. Ranaut also alleged that none of the directors had the kind of quality of work that would suit Kangana. The actress has been in the news lately following the delay in the release of her film Emergency. Ranaut further accused the CBFC for stalling the certification. Emergency will be released on January 17th after months of controversy over its censor certificate and allegations that it misrepresents the Sikh community. It missed out on its September 6, 2024 release date as it was unable to obtain the clearance certificate from the Central Board of Film Certification. The late actor Matthew Perry's Pacific Palisades home where he passed away has been saved by the Delhi Los Angeles wildfires. The new owner of the property, Anita Verma Lalian, confirmed that the fires did not destroy the late friend's actor's former home in an Instagram post shared on January 10th. Verma also asked her followers to consider donating to the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation. The movie producer and real estate developer bought the property in an off-market deal 1 year after Perry's sudden death. She announced the purchase and her plans to use the house as a vacation home in an Instagram post on October 31st, 2024.